Machining is like woodworking, except you're cutting metal. And so you can cut anything you can dream up.
Working with machines and tools and building things and making things. Have really never worked on machines before, but I just always was good with my hands. So, and then decided to come to Pulaski Tech and pursue a trade. So far, I liked every bit of it.
And jog the tool down to the top of the workpiece. The machining program is divided into two basic categories: manual machining and computerized numerical control. Manual machining, you actually use your hands to crank handles that control movement of the machine. Computerized numerical control, or CNC, you use a computer and it controls the movement of motors. Set the rapids on 25%. We start the student off typically in manual machining, and they get a feel for cutting with different types of tools, cutting different types of metal. Then we move them into computerized numerical control, and it's a little more advanced. Carlos hadn't even graduated yet, and we've already placed him in a job.
I took a tour of it. It was nice. They're nice people. They've been around for like 100 years. They privately own, what I read on the internet, and I think it's good, and they're going to have room for advancement.
There's a big shortage of trained, skilled workers out in industry. There's something new every day. You're trying to figure out, how can I make this part faster? How can I make it more accurately? How can I make it where it'll last longer? And how can I make it cheaper? So there's always a mental challenge involved in it, and it attracted me. I really like it. Typically, an entry wage right out of school is probably around $15 an hour, but it's not uncommon for them to get up above $30 an hour. And there's a lot of overtime involved. If you like working overtime, it's usually available. That pays time and a half. There are machinists all over the city of Little Rock. Now they've probably got 20 years experience, but they're making close to 6 figures, maybe making more than that, some of them. There's another manufacturer locally. They have hundreds of employees, and the plant manager, the general manager that manages 3 plants, and the vice president all started off on the floor as machinists. So there's a great opportunity.
In the trade is something you might want to consider instead of 4 years of college, because now 2 years you can get the same type of job you can if you had a 4-year degree.
You know, there's been a push for a long time for everybody to go to college. And no one stops to think, well, what am I going to do when I get my college degree? Think into the future and ask themselves, will I be happy sitting behind a desk? And the answer is no, then this is the field for them.